reason that great agents choose the seller, which is a mindset really, because you are always generating new business. They're generating because they're prospecting. If you're in that room prospecting 5 days a week, and you're prospecting for those 3 hours, and that's why he's on our back saying, get back on the phone, as much as it hurts our ego. How dare he?
How dare he? He's short and he's really pissed off all the time when you guys are not on.
You know, he's even younger than me. What the hell? He's telling me to go do, you know, my job.
He even gives us massage.
He even gives us massage.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
That's true.
You guys like that, don't you?
Right?
So,
Once we're big enough, we'll get you a massage.
But the reason you will be there, if you see, when you generate, and I learned that really since I started here in November, I found myself, I really don't have to deal with sellers I don't want to deal with. Because I'm here, going to the next appointment, going to the next appointment, and going to the next appointment. So if you generate, you can write it down and make it a slogan. You generate, you don't have to tolerate.
ah, that's nice.
Okay? However, the seller always evaluating an agent to make sure that they chose the right agent.
Yeah.
And it starts always as you're walking from the street or the driveway to their house. They're already peeking through the window and judging you. That's why Fadi, Mike, everybody says to us, be presentable. Be at your best look. They already judge you as you're walking. The way you're walking. If you're nervous, it shows in your walk. If you're confident, it shows in your walk. So be careful with that. They are evaluating you from the moment you're walking. Okay? Don't wear jeans.
Yeah, what did you say?
Don't wear jeans.
Guys, can you stand up?
Everybody stand up.
How many jeans do we have? 1, 2, 3. No jeans.
No, but no
4, 5. This is like jeans.
This is like jeans.
Wow.
No.
Wow. 5 out of 6 guys are wearing jeans.
I deserve something.
Absolutely. Good job, Steve. I'm proud of you. Keep going.
Don't wear jeans. Jeans means you're slacking, you're relaxed, even if you're putting a blazer on it, doesn't make a difference. You're slacking. And it's funny how many times, now that I have the more experience, can't believe I say that, 10 years in the business, versus when I was at the beginning. Right now, clients feel more comfortable to tell me things, and they go, I can't believe he showed up with jeans. I can't believe she showed up this way. They actually already judged you. And they're like, aren't we glad you're our agent? It's really funny. Don't wear jeans. It doesn't show wellness. It shows you're just in a relaxed mode, period.
Do they want a relaxed agent?
They don't.
They want a salesperson.
They want a salesperson.
Serious.
Exactly. Okay, so let's write down the list. Why sellers choose agents. Number 1, the seller, and there's no importance, by the way, to which was first, and there's no order to it, okay? The seller is a past client. So it's somebody you had worked in the past with. So they have the high level of trust for you, right? Which is the best thing. And you've done a great job for them. So that's why they choose you. They just automatically call you and tell you to come and list their home and their property and sell it for them. And that's because you also provided them with a great service. Because if you didn't, they won't be past client, they will be a deleted client at that point. They would never want to deal with you again. Okay? Number 2, your center of influence. Who can give me a definition what's a center of influence? Other than Fadi. Steve.
Somebody that knows you by name.
Somebody knows you and you know
Yeah,
them
bump
by
into
first
them.
name.
Hey, it's Steve, not Steve.
Okay, so such as, example of center of influence,
Friends, business associates.
business, hairdresser,
Yeah,
Right.
barber, that's somebody.
ladies, we
Well,
go
the
to our
ones
nails.
you buy your car from.
Yeah, if you
yeah,
go often there,
yeah.
constantly
Well,
there.
You're on a first name basis.
Exactly. Like notaries,
Yeah.
inspectors, contractors you refer to. Every person, actually, Mike says, it's every person that you had given even business to, often, they are part of your sphere of influence, okay? So, this actually, these two actually makes you think, number one and number two, then, makes us trigger a question, say, why then we're not focused, really, on calling them more often? Why aren't we doing that? And it starts with me, really. My database is still not clean, and the goal by end of this month to be clean and done, because it's a gold mine, absolute gold mine. This morning I was stuck in traffic for 4 hours, literally, and I'm like, who's the best people I can call that wouldn't even mind that I'm in the car calling them? And it's the easiest script in the world, really. And I started calling, going through my list of past clients and center of influence, asking them for business, which I booked one appointment because they give me somebody and I call that person right away. It's an absolute gold mine. And the ones of us who are at Mike Ferry, other than Fatty, what is the percentage, Frank, that you should get as a return on
10%.
your database?
10%.
Minimum 10%, right? That's the minimum. So imagine if you have 100 people in your database, or 300 people in your database, right? What is 10% of that?
It's at least, I would say,
30
close
transactions?
to, yeah.
30 transactions, guys, 30 transactions. Average commission is how much? 5?
6.
Right?
6, 7.
Less.
Okay, so
Between
5
5 and 7.
times 30, I mean, Fatty went through that exercise with us.
2.
But we need to really focus. If your database, like myself, it's not done, it's not clean, it's not organized in one place, you need to clean it up. How many times a year we should be calling them and contacting them?
4 times a year? Is it
Calling
4?
them,
Yeah.
correct,
Yeah.
and
Email and send cards. 12
letter,
times a year.
a good, so it's actually minimum 8 times a year. Now, David Long, in one of the sales class I did here in Montreal, he gave us a very nice way of doing it. He said, the alphabet are 26 letters, right? Divided 26 in half, it becomes 13. So take 2 letters
Out of 13.
out of 13 per week, so start with A and B, and call all those people the first week. Maybe in 13 weeks, which covers the first quarter, you contacted all your database, then move on to the next one. And no matter how big is your database or how small, you'll be done with them that way. So let's focus on that. Let's get calls going to our database. What I set up with my coach, that the minimum we need to contact 5 per day. If you call 5 per day, you will go through your database in no time. Can we do that?
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.